Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is Tammy coming to you live from my office tonight in Farmville, Virginia. It is Wednesday night. It is 7:21, so it's a little later than usual, a little earlier than before. We always say that we work outside of time and space, and we're always right on time. So it is 7:21 p.m. Eastern Time. It is Wednesday night. We are live for What's Up Wednesday, our weekly live show where we just talk about what's up tonight. Now, as you jump on here, do me a favor and tell me hello. It's way more fun with friends. And then also tell me where you're watching from tonight. Now, I am live in Farmville, Virginia, but I am live in several places. I am live on the Timunity YouTube channel. I am live. If you're not over there, go to YouTube, subscribe, like. If somebody can drop the link in the comments, I'd appreciate you. Share, hit the buttons, all the things. I'm live on my personal timeline here on Facebook. I have some makeup smeared on my eyes. And I'm also live on my Hometown OP business page. So tell me hello and where you're watching from. And if you're part of our community, which if you're watching, we hope you are or will be, say hashtag little hashtag Grateful Fed in the comments. A big hello from Toledo, Ohio, a Grateful Fed. I know Heather Johns is an OG. And then Katie Shaw down in Florida watching. Hello, 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 Katie Shaw. Grateful Fed. I love y'all all so much. If you are watching, there are a few more people watching. Make sure you just say hello. This is way more fun if we know who we're talking with. Join the community. People here are so supportive. We don't yuck anybody's yum. We don't boo anybody's beautiful. We're just here tonight to say hi and to check in and to talk about what is up tonight. So what is up on this Wednesday, as usual, is we just got done with our Wednesday night take home service. We came into the day with like one dinner, two dinners sold, and we ended up selling out of everything very early tonight. So we're very pleased, and we want to thank everyone who let us feed them tonight. Um, we did not have donated dinners tonight. So, and we ran out of everything. So we didn't have any extras either, unfortunately. We offered it gluten free with chicken or shrimp, and it was a really amazing evening. We had a great day on the truck today. It was exactly as busy as it should have been. We were steady all day. We fed a lot of new people. We did get, and I'll show you, I'm going to grab it right now. What is up? Norma Jean from Abilene. She's been here. She's been sending William over to get some good food. Norma Jean always rocks my socks. So we went today and we went to Midtown Mailboxes and we have 100, maybe not 100 left, but we got 100 copies of our menu, the Sugar Magnolia menu. It's ready to rock and roll. It is 100 copies, trifold brochure style. I'm going to pull it out for you. This is our Sugar Magnolia Grateful Fed joint. The whole menu is here for you. Our internet stuff with Facebook, and with that, that is for the intro, for everything. So we got those, which is awesome sauce. But we are here tonight for the Hometown Hippie, right? So we are here tonight for What's Up Wednesday with the Hometown Hippie. And the title of this was New Menu Offerings, How, Why, Where, all the things. So a lot of you took advantage of our Christmas in July summer sale with our Reiki infused offerings, right? With our Reiki infused adult offerings. Yes, I saw a bunch of local peeps. Yes, we were excited about that. So we're going to do a weekly giveaway, but that's not what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about the Hometown Hippie tonight. So a lot of you took advantage of the Christmas in July sale. We want to thank you for that. That is over. We're into August now. We're on the downhill stretch for summer. And I dropped a little teaser yesterday about some new things that are going to be offering. So we're going to be offering popsicles, right? Popsicles, simple syrups, and white cheddar popcorn, as well as snickerdoodle cookies. Those are four things that I can tell you about that are little sneak peeks. Those are the first four things that we are bringing down the pike. We took away the ginger snaps. They're no more. And we decided to move that into a gluten-free snickerdoodle cookie for our gluten-free folks. Cinnamon has a lot of good healing properties. Mixed with everything else, we really wanted to make sure that oh, I know, girl. I know you are. I am too. Howdy, folks. Hey. Yeah, I am too, girlfriend. But we're changing things up a little bit on that, so more to come. Just hold tight. Um, so um, those are the first things with the cinnamon. Yes, and then we wanted to also be able to um, offer things that you could control it, like the tinctures, like the lollipops, things that you kind of can do it at, you can use as much or as little as possible, like the honey and things like that. So one of the things that we are offering, because I'm trying to cut back on some of my like baked goods and carbohydrates, is that we are creating some vanilla is what we're going to start with. Vanilla is what we're starting with, and we're going to make a vanilla simple syrup so that you can add that to your coffee in the morning with your creamer, and that would be your sugar for it or whatever, your simple syrup. We're working on that to bring that out to you. I've got to get we're going to start that process on Monday of making that. Me and Selena are working on that. We're going to do some finagling that might be soaked over the weekend kind of thing. So those should be out. Everything should be offered by this time next week. You should be able to like grand reveal it in 1 week. Okay. So I know that we're a little bit behind the clock, but like I said, we work out of time and space. So the simple syrups, the snickerdoodles. The snickerdoodles might be earlier, but we're going to be about a week out. Is yes, 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 yes. So snickerdoodles are going to be in the mixed dozen now. They're going to take the place of the ginger snaps. So we're going to have snickerdoodles. And we are going to have some specific intentions for everything. So you'll know, like it'll be categorized very soon by like sleep, anxiety. Like the mixed dozen is going to have something for everything. So it's going to be one for like anxiety, pain, sleep, and calm kind of thing. Um, the popsicles, they are going to be amazing. Okay. Simple syrup is also great for herbal teas. Lavender is also, yes. And so we're going to be offering the lavender and the chamomile tinctures as well as other tinctures. The simple syrups were going to be a great option for you all for your coffees and your teas. Anything that you want to sweeten, anything at all you want to sweeten. The popsicles are going to be super, super, super amazing. So we're doing those in three very specific flavors, and they have three very specific things. So we're using the terpene shots, the happiest hour terpene shots. I'm using that kind of as my muse for this. And the bliss, or the calm, I'm sorry, the calm is a lavender lemonade. And so we are going to make a lavender lemonade popsicle, which will have the intentionality to like help you rest and relax and to be calm. We are going to do the intensify, right? To like really get it done. We're going to do that with the intensify shot, and we're going to use orange blossom and all of those things. And then, yes, and then we're going to do the root chakra tea in a popsicle form, and that is going to be that rose and hyacinth and all of those delicious flavors. That if you've not had the root chakra tea, you need to get in on it. We're using the root chakra tea as the base for the popsicle, and then that's going to have the stuff to center your root chakra. So one to kind of like intensify, like for everything you need. Orange blossom, delicious mangoes. One's going to be lavender lemonade, and then one is going to be the root chakra tea flavor, which is a very fruit summer refreshing root chakra popsicle. So we are super excited for that. And Katie Shaw, what we do in the fall is we were talking about that. So like the snickerdoodles, we can then do a stuffed cookie with the snickerdoodle and some pumpkin maybe, or we could do some different things coming into the fall. Um, the white cheddar popcorn is coming back more for a grazing snack. A lot of my people are like, I need something to be able to utilize during the day that doesn't make me like not able to function during the day, but like keeps my anxiety at bay, keeps my pain at bay. So there's some things coming back for that. We're slow rolling. So just so you know, it's going to be like some granola, some infused granola. So you can use that in the morning on top of your yogurt or something like that. Trail mixes, the beef jerkies, the white cheddar popcorns, those things that are still snack foods, but a lot less carb rich. Sometimes, there's ways to like, it's a more slow dosed, knock your edge off. The cookies are going to stay in place for those things. The root chakras are going to really blow your mind with those popsicles. The simple syrups, we're gonna move into caramels and hazelnuts and all of that. But right now we're really focused. The carrot cakes are coming back. That they're waiting till fall. So look for the carrot cakes and all of those things to be making a comeback. When it gets a little bit cooler outside, probably September, you'll start seeing carrot cakes coming back out. That's the plan for that. We do have that on the horizon because that's one of my favorite things, and there's a lot of magic that goes into those carrot cakes. I will let y'all know the more ingredients that are involved in a recipe, like the 420 cookies and things, the more magic that I put into it. Because um, part of what we do is just the process and the ritual of gathering ingredients, and like each ingredient has its own like holistic or magical thing, like the carrots and the raisins and the coconut and all the nutmegs and allspices, and there's a little thing for all of it. And we are going to definitely be bringing those things back. But we have we're just slow rolling things. We went through the menu and I was like, I've been told, I've been getting this message that the menu has to like be, I've got to get rid of sugar. So everybody's got to get rid of sugar. Like I told Liz, like I just feel like we got to do better by our people. And then she and I sat down and she said, we have new people coming in every day right now, and some of these people are willing to try things that they know the taste of, and not everybody is not trying. Maybe people need like a little, that's their only dessert, they treat themselves. We do it to their highest and best. Let's just leave the menu as it is. It's solid right now. And she's my voice of reason a lot of times, and she sees what goes out. And they're like, I don't know if we take this away, somebody's going to freak out. We can cut here and there. So we're going to go down to like one flavor of lollipop, and it'll be updated what it is, strawberry or watermelon or grape. We're going to run through those. Nothing's really going away much. The ginger snap went away for the snickerdoodle. We are going to be, we're close to being out of the hot sauce. We're just going to, I'm not going to hold myself to this big cut of everything. I'm going to just add in the holistic things, and then the people who need the holistic things can then get the things that they want, right? Because we're like, I just want my cookies. Like, I just want my 6-pack of cookies. And that's kind of what I want. And Sources is like, it's not my job to judge. It is not my job to do any of those things. It is my job to offer the things that are to your highest and best. So I'm going to offer the things to your highest and best, and the things that you love, and you get to make the decision because you're all grown ups, and it's not my job to choose for you. It is my job to continuously have these conversations as your friends, and I have to do that. I'm working on doing away with my blood pressure meds, under doctor's supervision, using lots of herbal items. It's working slowly, but my cholesterol is down 10 points and my BP is trending down. I will share my successes. I love that. And that's what we're talking about, right? It's like working together as a community to still have all of our plant-based medicines and all of the things that we like, but being able to do it in a way that keeps those things happening. We can, but they don't ship well because they're like a cold item. So we can't do a whole lot of like cold desserts. We do a lot. We could do a million more things here, but because so many of you live in so many other places, it's hard for us to do those things, for them not to be exclusively local items. But you can commission anything you want. Like if it can be done, we can do it. And then you can pay the shipping and the dry ice and all the things, and we can get it to you. I mean, like cherries, berries, chocolate covered strawberries, they're cold. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, if you want it, I can do it. It might cost us $200, but you can have it. We can figure it out. So we can always commission things like that. But yeah, if you were local, there's a million things we can do. I mean, honestly. Now that is the things that's coming out. So we have some items that are going to be specifically for those people who want their medicine in plant-based form, and they want it in an edible format. They don't want to smoke. Maybe they do want to smoke. We have that too. But you know what I'm saying? Like whatever the way in which you want to work with the healing magic we do in the food. If you want to use that, we're going to have a plethora of options, and it is not my place to tell you. It is your place to pick what you want to do. So the things that I am really involved in are the things that are going to be a lot less sugary and a lot more, tincture and texture. I'm working on those things for me from the things I have to deal with my health. Um, what else is up this week? So those things are coming out. The only reason the popsicles and stuff they're going to come. You can have them anywhere you want them. They're going to come in the popsicle tubes. We found them. You can buy them apparently, and you can make your own popsicles, heat seal them, all the things. We are stoked about it. Those will be here on Monday. So as soon as those get here, we're going to start squirting them in the things, heat sealing them. When you get them home, even here, they're all going to come unfrozen. You're going to have to take them to your house, put them in the freezer, and let them freeze. Now, you can damn well bet I'm going to make myself a set of them and freeze them, and I'm going to like come live. And I have all this throat stuff going on, so I'm very excited for like throat pain and things like that, how beautiful that's going to be. I am overly stoked about these. Like, these are going to be a thing for the summer. I don't know if you'll want them for the wintertime. Maybe we'll do something different. I don't know, like cocoa bombs or something, but I'm really excited about that. I love it. She's using my line, a combination of dried herbs and teas. She could send a less, but she's like, I'm not a doctor, did not say. We are not sure yet. I'm trying to keep those probably. They're probably going to be pretty up there because they're going to be little frozen pop bites, and so we're going to do it with sugar, and so they're probably going to be a nice little treat. Definitely something you can cut in half and split with somebody. I'm not going to do that, but you can. I am for sure eating a whole one. I can promise you that. But that is what's up tonight. So thank you so much, Cassandra. We have been head down for a while. Today I took a half day off. That's the first time I've taken any time off in a really long time. I slept in this. I didn't sleep in. I mean, I did a little housework this morning. I feel way more refreshed than I have in a while. I feel like things are finally starting to like even keel out. You could add some tequila. I do not play with alcohol. We don't do alcohol in anything. Also, alcohol does not freeze, so that's why you don't see a whole lot of those frozen things like that. You could do it with like slushy, but I don't know how it would freeze. You could certainly add that. I do not. I know people who take our lemonades and teas and they turn them into like cocktails all the time. Zach made one with like a seltzer, some juice, some mango juice, the lemonade. He said it was delightful. I know Norma Jean, what is your recipe? I know you've got a recipe for the lemonade. So you can make them all however you want to. I don't metabolize tequila to kill you very well. So I don't play with it. I want to talk also about what is up tonight. Like I said, I took some time off. I'm feeling a lot more refreshed. I am very, very, very optimistic today. And I have not been as optimistic today as I am today in quite a few weeks. And I know who this is. I can see you. I can see your name. You're showing up perfectly fine, Lisa B. Lisa Phillips. I have been dealing with a lot of stinking thinking, and I want to give one of our community members a big old shout out, and I want to give Elizabeth Clark a big old shout out. Elizabeth Clark has shown up the last 2 days to put eyeballs on me, I think. And yesterday, actually 3 days maybe, she's been here a minute, 2 days, last 2 days. But she came in and brought me a heartstone. She had it in her collection, and she said, when that card came out on Sunday that the support is all around me, she knew this was meant for me. So she brought it to me so I could charge it under the full moon. And she reminded me there's no stinking thinking, and that the support was there, and that anything that I needed, she's like, I will do all the things. I will work for free, volunteer to go to hand out menus, whatever you need to do. And she does not know how much her letting me vent and have all of the emotions that you get to have, all the stuff that we say out loud that we don't mean, all the things. Elizabeth let me pour that out. Yeah, I said, I'm just saying this all out loud. She's like, and it was very uplifting to have the support of the community around. It's very vulnerable. I cried and cried and cried in front of Elizabeth. But she was here and she was here for it. And I appreciate her very, very, very much. So thank you for that. And just like you guys tell me that I pour into you, you just don't have any idea how much all the things that you, little things that you do, pour back into me. And I went home last night and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to charge all my, I took my little satchel. She gave it to me in this. And I took all of my accoutrements off and I put this outside under the full moon last night and charged it. And I was sitting in my chair and I hadn't slept much in the last couple weeks. Um, I'm concerned about my health and it's got my in my head. And I I got in my head. And then I sat there last night and my brain said, where your mind goes, your energy flows. And what you focus on, what you see, you get more of, right? If everything is awful, no good, terrible, that's exactly what's going to happen. And I sat there and I was looking at reels, just trying to get outside of my head, right? Anybody ever done that? Like, just I don't want to think about all the things I'm thinking about. Like, I'm having all this weird stinking thinking. I don't want to have these thoughts. What can I do not to think about it? And I saw this reel, and it said, every night when you lay down to go to sleep, the day is done. And before you close your eyes and you drift off to sleep, you release that day. You get rid of you let it, you lay it down. You lay that day down at it's done. And you in that moment say, I have done all the things that I can do for this day. It is now time to rest, and tomorrow I will wake up and see things with fresh eyes. And he said, when you wake up in the morning and you wake up and you see everything with fresh eyes, you're not holding on to all of the um, things of yesterday. You're not with these preconceived notions, but you wake up every day with fresh eyes. Um, and there's all the things you'll see with fresh eyes. And so, as when I saw that and I heard that, and I always say that I'm clairaudient, which means, you hear things, like you have a hearing, like you hear words or whatever. And sometimes, like when it comes to me like in like a movie line or a quote I hear somebody say, or a commercial, or just something that says that like it's like that's what I hear over and over. Like that means something. Write it down. And whenever I heard him say, let it down, lay it down, lay the day down. Like it's done. Like you cannot do anything else about this day. It is done, and you can lay it at your feet. It is done. Right? I've done this day. This day is done. I'm laying it all down. I did the best that I could do with what I knew. Tomorrow I will see things with fresh eyes. When I watched that, I felt instantly this. It's that simple. It is that simple. And I come here and I say these things, and it's the same message, over and over and over a lot of times. But even someone who like preaches the message, like is like, hey, this is the things. It's a practice, right? And we have to remind ourselves of that. And even those of us who have been on this journey I've been on the journey for this minutia of a moment, right? There are people who've been on this journey for years. It's not about not having to practice it. You have to remind yourself of that every day. And I had gotten lost in the sauce. And so I'm going to ask anyone out there who today, tonight, tomorrow, yesterday is lost in the sauce, just to lay the day down today, right? There's nothing you can do about it. Get some sleep. And tomorrow, wake up with fresh eyes. I laid it down last night and I was like, it's a full moon. I want to do like a whole ritual. I did not make it out to the lake last night. I had not slept in days. I was just a mess. I was a fucking mess. The last 2 days I have been a mess. And it's about the up leveling. And I was like, oh, I see what's happening. Like we get to this place, right? And you have to grow and you change, and it's got all the things. And so if you're lost in the sauce, just know, lay it down. And then today I woke up with fresh eyes and I saw the world a different way. Um, listen to your body as well. When your body says stop, right? Stop, take a second, figure out what's happening. Um, I said I'm going to get some rest tonight. The biggest thing is I just got to lay this down right now. I got to lay all of this worry down because this worry is doing nothing but killing me and sticking energy in my body. So I imagine I said tomorrow I'm going to see things with fresh eyes. I'm taking a half a day. I'm not going to stress over it. I have a capable and fully functioning team, and they can handle this. And I said they're going to be fine. They're going to be busy. They're like we were so busy, it all worked out fine. And middle of the day, I was still not here, and we had a very very nice day today. I like seeing it with fresh eyes. Hi Sherry, how are you? Welcome from Miami, Florida. Going to Miami. I mean, Miami, right? Um, yeah, and so um, I didn't get to see the moon other than through the window for a moment, but I went to sleep before 9 o'clock last night, and I slept through till 7 this morning, and I needed that. Like I had no idea how physically exhausted I was. I'm gonna go home tonight, hopefully, and sleep another 8 good hours because I'm tired. But I felt refreshed today. And then we had a really great day today here. That's what's up today. And like I said, if you're out there and you are drowning today and you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, I want you to right now take a deep breath, right? Inhale all that good energy, all those good vibes, all the energy the universe gives you, all that life affirming energy in the oxygen. And I want you to let that go through your body. Pick up any of that worry and anxiety and just exhale it out. It doesn't serve you anymore. And wake up tomorrow with fresh eyes. Um, it's a necessity. I want you to try that. That's what's up. I woke up today with fresh eyes. I can't sleep past 6 hours. 6 hours would be a blessing. Most nights. I got a lot of sleep last night because I have probably slept maybe an hour for the last a night because I've just been very uncomfortable. Um, just I have some stuff going on with my thyroid, and then there's something in my shoulder, and I feel like it's all interconnected. It's like I've had an ultrasound years. I mean, I've had issues with this, and it's a retrosternal thyroid nodule. So it's growing into my clavicle area. So it's all kind of like pressing into this. So it's causing numbness in my face. It's causing a lot of pain and heat in my shoulder. So if I lay on this side, it presses this way and it hurts. I lay on this side. It's just old age is not for the weary. Um, yeah, so the collective cards that have been coming out are so basic but so needed. Remember the tools that are there. You just have to use them. And I went outside yesterday evening. I think one of the things that helped is when I got home yesterday. I went inside, unloaded all the things. We had some daylight. It was a nice day. It wasn't super hot here. It was probably super hot for a normal person, but it's been 110 and 80 was beautiful. So I went outside and I got my feet on the ground and I defoliated some of our cannabis plants that we have growing, and went through and did some Reiki on each of those and asked them to give us the bounty and the right medicine for all of our people. We have some beautiful, beautiful plants coming to make some amazing medicine with. We have Red has outdone himself this grow. We have it's just gorgeous. It's the buds are purple. I mean, purple, beautiful. I'll take some pictures of them. They're phenomenal. We put cornerstones in with the grow. The outside grow is 7 foot tall. It's way high. It's going to be beautiful. We have forbidden fruit growing. It's just phenomenal. I got outside. I got my feet in the dirt. I was able to ground. I remembered to release the day, and I woke up today with fresh eyes. And I'm going to encourage each of you to do the same. The new menu, like I said, it's What's Up Wednesday. I'm not going to keep y'all long tonight. I got a few more things I want to tell you about. Number one, the new offerings. They think I have cancer, and I confirm what kind, but it's cancer. Well, we're going to hold space that it's not until they tell you that it is. Until they tell you exactly what it is, we're going to hold space that it's not. I'm dealing with the same thing, Lisa, and I'm going to hold space that it is not. It is just a retrosternal thyroid gland, and it is a benign, and there's no issues at all, and it's just going to be a surgery, and that'll be the end of it, and there'll be nothing else. So we're all going to hold space that that's the case. We're going to send lots of good vibes. We're going to hold space that we're fine. We're fine. Like I am fine. I'm not claiming that energy. And I'm going to ask you not to claim that energy. I have been overly like reeling about like getting things in order and doing all the things so that nothing stops if I do. And I think that just got in my head. And I was like, you know what? I'm letting this go. I'm letting this go. I'm going to take care of myself. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm going to go to those. I'm going to get the test done. We're going to figure it all out, but I'm going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. And I'm going to tell you a little mantra that I do, and I'm going to encourage you to do this. Everybody do this, right? I sing this to myself all day now. Every little cell in my body is healthy. Every little cell in my body is well. And I sing that all day long going through that mic. And I'm claiming my health. I am reclaiming my health, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be completely fine. I've had half of this removed before with the same, this is not, it's a little worse, but, I had insurance then. So I claim every little cell in my body is healthy. Every little cell in my body is well all day long. And I like every little cell in my body is healthy. Every little cell in my body is well. And I claim that, and I dance to it in the shower, and I put my hands on everything. And little throat chakra, I'm going to be clearing that out. I'm excited for my popsicles. We're going to do this because we only got 120 popsicle wrappers, and I think they're going to go fast. It is going to be a 3-pack or a 6-pack, a 3-pack or a 6-pack. I will figure out all the deals on that and get it up there. We're probably going to put those on pre-order for Friday so you can claim them over the weekend. So you can come in, we can get ready for what we need to get done. We're going to do the snickerdoodles. We're going to do the white cheddar popcorn. We're going to do the popsicles. And hopefully we'll be able to get those simple syrups out. We're going to do the pre-order starting on, I'm sure we can, probably tomorrow. The pre-order starting on Friday. If you get the snickerdoodles, the cheddar popcorn, or the simple syrup, that can probably go sooner. We're waiting on the popsicle containers to be able to get those done. We are going to pull a collective card tonight because I felt like we needed it because, the full moon energy is on either side of the full moon, right? So it's 24 hours before, that energy is still in the air. So if you're feeling very manic, you're feeling very energetic, it's because of this big giant moon. We have 2 this month. The next one's a blue moon. What's this one called? It's beautiful. It's a pink moon. I love it. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. I'm actually doing some for the winter. I'm actually going to be doing some flu bombs, which are going to be like garlic and ginger and honey and cayenne and lemon. And you just take the little packages and you'll put it in hot water. We're working on those as well. And the black seed I know about, and the black cohoba. We do a lot of that. Popsicle, yes. They're all going to come unfrozen and sealed. You just put them in the freezer to freeze them. Yep, popsicles are going to be shipped. But we are on that full moon energy, and the full moon is a time to release things that no longer serve you, to make room for the things you're going to manifest on that new moon. So I want to do a collective card tonight for the group before we get off of here, and I want each of you to really take some time, if you've not done so already, to get in touch with the things that are no longer serving you. I had to do it. I had to lay it down. Right? I'm laying it down. I'm letting it go. It's not to come back to me. I am letting go of that fear. I am letting go of the feelings of inadequacy. I am letting go of ego's need to control and grip onto everything and have my hands in it. I got people in this place that know what the hell they're doing, that are amazing at it, and it is my time to do the other things that I need to do and allow them to do this. And I'm letting go of the fear of that, right? I'm standing in faith and letting go of fear. And it's a practice, and I might still have a couple more days when I have to be reminded of that. And I'm asking all of this in the name of, I'm asking all of this to be done with gentleness, ease, and grace. I do not want to learn this the hard way. I want to be able to do this with gentleness, ease, and grace. I want to take the easy way around, and I want to learn and keep my life moving forward. And I hope that for all of you. And we're going to pull a collective card from our Avalon deck tonight. I blessed this deck before we came on here and called in my guides and helpers tonight. And we're going to pull the Wisdom of Avalon deck. It's a collective card for this full moon. It's a message for the collective, to the highest and best. And I'm going to ask my angels, my guides, my helpers, my ancestors, whoever needs to come through to help pull this card intuitively to do so. And this message will be for you whenever you watch this, whether it's now or in the future. We are hoping that you will help us get our our YouTube kind of robust. We are going to also be working on a fun lunchtime live show. It's going to be on YouTube and it's going to be a podcast. We're going to broadcast as well as a podcast. It's going to be lunchtime live or something like that. I don't know, or the hippie hour or something. And we're going to do live from the lunch at the truck in the back area of the Garden of Whedon. People can come on either virtually or in person. We're going to have different topics every week. We're going to talk about a variety of things. It's going to be just a chat session. If you come up here and have lunch, you can be a part of the conversation. Is what I'm hoping. I want to find some co-collaborators who have an interest in helping develop and edit it. May they all watch over us and keep us safe. Yes. And the card we're going to pick tonight is this one. And the card we have tonight is movement. It's movement, and I love it's very fluid. I love when there's water. There's always movement in water. I love that water also can be in all forms. It's ice, it's steam, it's liquid, it's all the ways. And it is a sacred journey marker, and it's movement. And you can see the little symbology on the rocks and things there. And I love that, the picture on this card. So movement is number 36 in the book. And movement usually talks about, I don't know, what's coming to me through this without looking at the book and talking about this is a lot of things about God can't direct a car and park, right? When you say Jesus take the wheel, you've got to be moving forward to take the wheel. If the car's parked, it doesn't matter. So sometimes a lot of us in this time, we are scared to do anything and we get analysis paralysis. So a lot of what I'm getting coming in here for somebody or for me or whatever, it's like, whatever you're letting go, let go of the fear of just being stagnant and move forward. And let's see what the book has to say about that. To the book, right? To the experts. This marker reminds you that all things change as part of the cycle of life. This may portend a physical move or it heralds a release from restrictions and waiting. Rejoice, for changes in the air and new things are about to enter your world. This puts you on notice that it's time to broaden your horizons as you move forward on your path. You may travel to new and foreign places, both physically and inwardly. It is fortunate and timely to do so. Nothing is ever meant to be static in the ways of the living. Mystery. Movement brings challenges that must not be resisted, for progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. This marker is always an omen of change for the better. So this is a lot about that, right? It's a lot about making sure that you are making forward motion. You are moving in some way. Movement brings challenges that must not be resisted, right? And I love this. Progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. And I know that I probably kill y'all with as much time as I tell you, like, Carly this, Carly that. But this morning when I was home, Carly has a new podcast with a buddy that she met at the Paul Selig retreats. His name is Tom. I've never met Tom. I don't know who Tom is. I've only heard him on the podcast today. I knew she had friends from her retreats, but I don't know Tom. I don't know anything about Tom. But he was clever and funny, and he's younger and has a great sense of a point of view, right? A different point of view when you have that kind of, those fresh eyes and looking at spirituality and moving through the planet and things like that. And it's called The Heart Fire with Carly and Tom. And they talked about a lot of this today about, when we get upset about things not looking like it's supposed to look, and we're trying to force it into this like picture of what it's supposed to be, we are limiting source. We are saying to God, to the universe, whatever word you use, this is what I need. When God or the universe or whatever's like, but I don't want to give you this because I want to give you this. And the more we try to grip on to this little thing that we think that we want, we are blocking such a giant blessing. And so all of the stress and anxiety that, I've already tried to let go and lay down last night, it was kind of reinforced by hearing fresh eyes. Like I missed, you missed the forest for the trees. And so that's the message tonight is movement, right? Let go of what was because you need to embrace what is and what's yet to come. And I love each and every one of you. Um, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope that you will enjoy the new menu items. They will be available soon for pre-order. We have some new beautiful flavors on some things of your favorite consultation things. Um, very nice, very very nice. And the pineapple flavored one is very very nice. All of them are good, but if you can get the pineapple one, you should probably put an order in for that. Um, the thing that is out of stock will be probably back in a week or so. We're just waiting. We know we have to. We don't make them. We know we get those in from someone. Um, don't fuss at me. I've had more water than these today. I promise. But I had to have something caffeine tonight. I had a headache. But I appreciate you all for tuning in tonight for What's Up Wednesday. Tonight was all about the Hometown Hippie, a little bit of our woo woo, a lot of our medicated stuff, our our Reiki stuff. We are going to be putting together satchels, crystal satchels. This has nothing to do with our medicated offerings. This is something that for the woo woo side of the house, right? Our apothecary side here. We're going to be putting together crystal satchels that look kind of like this in different color bags, okay? With we're going to put some Reiki blessings on it. You can get them for anybody you want to, but we're intending them because school is starting back up, either for your teacher friends, for your kiddos, for anybody that you know is going to be being back in the school system. Um, I have felt a huge push this year to put a blessing over and a hold space for our schools. I feel like there's a lot of animosity going into the school year, and I want people to have a beautiful school year where the kids are safe, they are supported, they are educated, and that everyone has an abundance of all the things that they need. So we're going to be putting together some crystal satchels to enforce that for people to carry on their person for safety, for learning, for all of that, for good behavior, for calming moods. So if you would like to look at getting a little crystal satchel, I think we're going to make them like $10 a piece. We could probably do them for that. They'll have some crystal tumbles in them, and they'll have a little like intention and an affirmation for them to be in there. They will be available for shipping as well. We'll make them for shipping as well. We're going to put those together over the next couple of days, and we'll take some pictures of them for you. We wanted to do something like that. We'll put some Palo Santo stick. You can smudge out like the kids' bedrooms, like get all the energy from the summer out of there and say, anything that is not serving any kind of old, if you're using a book bag, you can 100% smudge everything that your kid has, like get any of the old non-serving energy off of them. And then we'll set an intention for each of the kids. And if you put the kid's name when you, or whoever you're getting it for, if you put their name, then we'll do an extra blessing on that we'll connect our energies, all our Reiki energies here, and we'll put it out to the, like asking the community, we're asking for a special blessing for Bobby, not telling about this name for extra blessings. Nobody, just first names kind of thing. And we're going to ask everyone to hold some space to help these kids and teachers, paraprofessionals, administrators, bus drivers, janitors, maintenance people. We say here in the Grateful Fed kitchen that Destiny, who's our dishwasher, is no more important than Grace, who is our catering chef. And Grace says, I can't cook without clean pans. I can't do this if the kitchen is not tidy, and she does, and you take care of all of those things. So we understand that every person on our team is an integral part of our team, and that no one feels less than. And we hope that you understand that everyone in the kids' school is important to the functioning of the school. So they all need those blessings, and they all need that support around them. And I feel like if we come together as a TAM unity, right, as a Grateful Fed family, as a community in your own hometowns, whatever, and we all speak out about let's not talk shit about our schools this year. Let's figure out a way to let's pour love into our schools and see if, like, where your mind goes, your energy flows. There's a lot of people who like to talk a lot of crap, but I'm not saying the schools don't probably, there's some educational defaults in my opinion, right? But let's for a second stop and understand that anyone who goes into the profession of educating tomorrow's youth, I don't think they go into it with any kind of like intentionality of like picking on your kid or making them have a shit year. I don't think they go with that intention. I think they go into it with the intention of doing the best that they can do. And let's support that and let's uplift them and say, how can we support you better? So find a local school that you want to get behind. We report into Grace's husband is the new middle school band director for Nottoway. And he's the assistant band director for the high school, but he directs the middle school band. And they had band camp this week, so we sent some Fruity Pebbles and some lemonades and teas over. And they're going to announce us at all the home games and all that kind of fun stuff, which is kind of cool. We are going to, one of my good customers, she hired us to do the school at Prince Edward. They do they have PTO, so I'm going to see how many teachers there are. I might just do a little something for the teachers, like a PTO kind of, like how can we help the PTO, like some gift certificates, something you can do to support the teachers. And then I heard that Cumberland County, I saw this online the other day, Cumberland does not have a PTO or PTA for their teachers. So I have some friends that work at Cumberland, and I want to see about how we get that done, how we get the community to start supporting and being a part of the school and getting them involved. They are having a refrigeration issue at Cumberland. Their teacher's lounge refrigerator is messed up and they need to get it fixed, and they don't have the funding for it. Our state budget's still not passed, all the things, whatever. So, you know, me and my brain going wacko, like, what can we do to support the teachers? So we're going to I'm going to see what I can do about how that's going to work, or how we can do something to raise something, or as a donation or something we can do. So that'll be forthcoming as well. I feel like that's my alma mater and my very best friend in the world from like kindergarten. She works there still. And then I have other friends who work there. So I would like to be able to go back and do something for the school that made me who I am, right? That's where I graduated. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. On that note, I am going to go home and see my husband and get some lovins and hugs and all the things and go to bed tonight. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching. If you've not done so yet, we hope that you will come tomorrow and see the Sugar Magnolia. I will say that the empanadas are not happening in the morning. An ingredient was messed up, so we can't make the empanadas. But what we are doing is our lunch special tomorrow for the Sugar Magnolia is Throwback Thursday. So we like to take ingredients we have. So we are going to be making these beautiful fried rice Mexican cakes with chips, salsa, guac, some crema. It's going to be a beautiful Mexican fried rice dish. It's a special tomorrow, $10 specials. Tomorrow's Throwback Thursday. The Reuben hot dogs, 2 hot dogs with the side, on sale tomorrow for $10. And then we also have breakfast burritos with the sausage gravy dipper and some chips that go with that. So we are going to have some great specials tomorrow on the Sugar Magnolia. Come see us. Last chance this week, you know, we have our weekly specials. So the Psychedelic Meltdown this week is turkey, bacon, jam, jalapeno, cheddar, and pepper jack. That thing is delightful. We'll probably sell out of that tomorrow. We're that close to being sold out of that. The French toast this week is a Monte Cristo, which is ham with Swiss cheese and a raspberry, a jalapeno jam, which is to die for. And then we also have the Summer Sizzling Julie Burger, which is bacon and onion jam, fried green tomato, and cheddar cheese on a brioche bun. I'm sorry, a sesame seed bun. So if you have not eaten with us yet, make sure you do. We really are excited to feed Farmville and anybody else who wants to come eat with us. And on that note, the empanadas aren't happening, but the breakfast, there'll be a weekly breakfast winner. And tomorrow's winner, we made a decision tonight, is going to be a full pan French toast casserole. So the office winner tonight will get some French toast casserole. And, you know, we go vote. Go make sure you comment to get your people commenting. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. And as we always, we end these blasts with a little bit of peace, a little love, and a little feast, y'all. Stay elevated. I love you. Have a good night.